Hey y'all, this is part 28 of the JFK Files. This would be video 2. This section has some longer documents, so I'm probably just going to do maybe these two because I think both of these have like 4 or 5 pages, and then we'll just do like a couple maybe each day this week because it's going to take a while. So, anyways, as Director of Finance, 1212 Key Building. 27th of April, 1974, Inspector General, Breckenridge, Rhubbard, maybe, and then Sandy Airedale, I don't know. Okay, and then, so this is memorandum for Inspector General, subject is Howard Hunt. I think that's E. Howard Hunt. At the recent request of the Deputy Director for Management Services, the Office of Finance has searched its records to determine if we could find any payment to Mr. Hunt in an in an in an amount of approximately $30,000 that required no accounting. We have searched the following records. The expense runs for the period July 1964 to June of 1973 for the immediate office of the DCI, the immediate office of the DDP, FI staff, CI staff, CA staff, and the Office of Security. We have checked various items that were reflected in those expense records that have identified nothing relating to Mr. Hunt. The Madrid station, JM Wave, and FR Washington office accountings to determine if there were funds passed by the stations to Mr. Hunt during the year he served under non-official cover in Madrid. We could find no payment to Mr. Hunt either in his true name or his two identified pseudonyms. Mr. Hunt's travel claims for the period 1960 through 1972 and have found nothing in these travel claims that were not consistent with normal travel expenses, i.e., transportation or per diem. We made a specific analysis of Mr. Hunt's advance account for the period he was under non-official cover, July 65 to September 66, and have determined that $33,500 was advanced to him for travel and transportation of household goods to and from Madrid, with one trip to Paris for he and his family to renew their Spanish visas. All of this advance was fully accounted for. However, in his accounting, one item appeared unusual. It was an expenditure of $1,600 for a sensitive operation, which was approved for write-off by Mr. Desmond Fitzgerald on 1st of June of 1966 without further accounting. Also, we confirmed that no other agency advance accounts were established for Mr. Hunt during this period. At the beginning of his non-official cover tour, it was necessary to establish a bank account in his name. The EUR division accordingly requested we open an account at the Chase Manhattan Bank in Mr. Hunt's name to receive all non-salary payments. Mr. Hunt had an account at Riggs National Bank to receive his salary and allowance payments. The following deposits were made to the account during 1965 and 1966. Account is open 13th of July 1965. 13th of July is 10,000. 22nd of July is 5,000. 15 September is 5,000. 6th of October is 5,000. 19th is 5,000. And all of the above have been accounted for by submission of travel and transportation accountings. We feel at this time, without specific guidelines, that further searching will be somewhat fruitless. One strange aspect of the non-official cover assignment in Madrid is that all the costs were charged to the support allotment of the EUR division, which is not normal as non-official cover people are usually assigned to a project. It is usual to have a case officer abroad for 1 year on an operational assignment without him incurring operational expenditures. Howard Hunt again, the Office of Finance has not found operational expenditures except for the $1,600 mentioned above. Therefore, it is suggested that Mr. Karamessinas be questioned as to a project or projects to which Mr. Hunt's operational expenditures, if incurred, would have been charged. Another possible course of action is to request the director to approve my asking a clear to contact at Chase, approve my asking a clear contact at Chase Manhattan Bank to provide a transcript of all the entries into Mr. Hunt's Chase Manhattan Bank account. We're currently reviewing records of all cashier's checks prepared and issued by Monetary to determine if any were payable to Mr. Hunt. Hopefully, this effort will be finished by the end of the week. And then Thomas B. Yale, Director of Finance, in secret. I think I'm going to stop for today. So I'm going to do other stuff. But I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.